Range Rover Sport D300 Dynamic SE. Now, we sell a lot of Land Rover product, but recently the Range Rover Sport stock seems to have dried up, but this is a lovely, lovely example of one. So if you're searching for one, there's not as many out there as what there used to be. D300 gives you the engine, Dynamic SE gives you the style. It's got 3 options on it, which I would personally choose if I was speccing this car. One of them is the colour, which is white. You've got the black contrast roof, pan roof, but the big one for me is the 23s, and we get asked a lot, what size wheel does it have on it? So 23-inch multi-spokes in gloss black, which work lovely with the contrast, and you've obviously got the badges, the bonnet accents, but then you've got this nice burnished copper effect, which you see there. The wheels are the 23-inch gloss black multi-spokes. Again, if I was speccing this car from new, I would definitely choose those. They tie in lovely, especially with the white. You've got the gloss black mirrors, the black contrasting roof, and the sliding panoramic sunroof. For those of you who haven't looked at a Range Rover Sport before, you might think that is standard, but it's not. They come standard with a glass roof, but not a panoramic opening roof. Front and rear heated seats, and then the other one for me, which I would choose again, is that ivory interior. So it's a lovely, bright interior, but then you've got the contrast in ebony going through the centre and around the surrounds as well. Although the Range Rover Sport carries the Sport name, there's still plenty of space in these. So perfect family vehicle, but you've got that look and style that everyone knows about. Meridian sound, but then you've got a nice contrast on the door cards of different materials, leather, different types of leather, then obviously the material you've got in there. Already mentioned, but the 2 outer seats are heated, but then they're also electronically adjustable as well, which I quite like. So instead of having a manual seat adjustment like you would have on a potentially lower end car, you don't have that, it's all electronic. When we come round to the back, again, the full style continues. The reason you would buy a Sport over a bigger Range Rover really comes down to the style. You obviously prefer the look and the way it sits. They do sit very low, but they are a very big car, so you've got plenty of space in the back of them as well, which leads me on to the boot. So nice, big boot, so perfect for luggage, suitcases, shopping, school runs, whatever you would be doing in it. You've got your parcel shelf in there as well. You've also got camera systems, which I'll show you. In the detail of the car, so if we come to the rear, the split rear, again, you've got contrast in black, so it ties in very well with the roof, the mirrors, and you've also got your seat adjusters from there as well. So if you did want to put the seats down to bring something in that's a little bit more oddball in size, you can do that very straightforward. For me, the biggest selling point on this car will be the way it drives. The Sport has a great look on the outside, and it has done for years, whether it's this model or the old model. They're renowned for being a good looking car. But then when you get to the front and physically get to drive one of these, it's just a great place to sit. This one is a 73 plate. It's done circa 19,000 miles. The steering wheel here, for me, just screams luxury. You've got that nice lighter leather with the darker edge, heated steering wheel, adaptive cruise, lane keep assist. I've already mentioned Meridian sound system, but that's a great system. Sliding roof is already open. Your door adjustments or seat adjustments are on the door card, sorry, but then you have this new huge tablet display that they installed. So if I pop it into reverse, rear view, aerial view, 3D view. So if you're not used to driving a car of this size, that'll definitely come in handy. Heated seats and climate control, all controlled from this sleek display here. You've got a heated windscreen, stuff like that you probably take for granted and we don't mention too much because we sell that many of them, but if it's a new car to you, they are nice features specifically coming into winter. Again, just a great looking, great place to sit, plenty of space as well, but the seats hug you perfectly. The design, I just think a light interior, specifically ivory, just elevates that feel, just gives it a little bit more of a luxurious feel to it. But then when you've got the contrast in black across the dash and the steering wheel, just breaks it up nicely. So instead of having a full solid colour, you've got a nice split to it. So it's a great price car, well spec'd for style. You've got the engine, which is the D300 3-litre diesel, and it's just a really, really nice car to drive. But you've got the option to buy it today. If you want to come and look at it, you can do that as well. But we do a lot over the phone. If you want to book an appointment with myself, my name is Paddy. The number's at the end of the video. But any questions you've got for me, feel free to give me a ring. I'll get them answered, no problem.